It's the end of the financial year 2023 in Nigeria, and what you will hear in the securities scene now are dividends, annual general meetings, bonus shares, and excuses. Excuses from companies that did not pay their investors dividends. Hello, my people. It's another dividend season in Nigeria. That time of the year when I come here to call results on all the companies that are listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange that pay dividends to their investors. Then call out the ones that are so stingy, the companies whose share prices are so high on the Nigerian Stock Exchange, yet they don't make enough money to pay their investors every year. Some of them make enough money, but year in, year out, they come up with excuses, reasons upon reasons why they should not bring out taxable money to pay their investors dividends. Are these reasons genuine? I heard some kepu that MTN, the most popular recent buy in the Nigerian stocks and shares scene, did not pay dividends for 2023. Is it true? Is it? Stay with me because we will find out together. Today, we'll be going to our almighty spreadsheet. Spreadsheet is the most popular tool on this channel, or when you're investing, spreadsheet is your friend. Yeah, any spreadsheet you see me use in any video, just let me know that you need it and I'll make it available for download. If I can't make it available for download, I'll let you know too, because some of these spreadsheets are so complicated that I cannot make them available as a template. They are only available on request. So you need to send me an email and explain your financial goals so that I can make a custom spreadsheet specifically for you, okay? So I compiled this spreadsheet from information available on the Nigerian Exchange Group website, which is the official website for the Nigerian Stock Exchange, the market where you can buy and sell shares. I have a video coming up about my opinion on investing in shares in Nigeria in this present time, today. Yeah. Follow this channel bumper to bumper by clicking the like button. Click the like button and subscribe so that you will know when I upload any new video. Yeah, you need to follow bumper to bumper. If you snooze, you lose. Some people have been coming here recently asking me about FGM. Can you explain these FGM bonds that you mentioned in this video? Meanwhile, I have a series of videos that I uploaded recently about FGM bonds. So you need to follow bumper to bumper because too much information, you need to keep up. As always, I am not a financial advisor. On this channel, I speak facts and I speak my opinions. Whenever it's facts, I'll show you where I got my facts from. And whenever it's my opinion, I'll tell you it's my opinion. For instance, in this video, I got the facts about which companies paid dividends, how much they paid, their share prices on the Nigerian Exchange Group website. Yeah, Nigerian Exchange Group compiles all this information, how much each company paid and all that. And then when I don't find it on the Nigerian Exchange Group website, because sometimes they're slow in uploading it, I don't know whose fault it is, if it's the fault of the company or if it's the fault of NGX. And then I'll go to the specific company's website to get that. Some of those companies, I noticed that they are the ones lacking. For instance, FBN Holdings, which is First Bank of Nigeria Holdings Limited, does not even have their annual report for financial year 2023 on their website. FBN, why? This is the kind of slacking that will make me not invest in a company, I know you guys have CEO issues right now, but the year did not end yesterday. It did not end today. The year ended 4 months ago. So go with the times, man. Go with the times. You're a financial institution. If a financial institution is lacking, the expectation is high for financial institutions, so you need to keep up. Because I also have a third website that I use to get the average share price for the year in question, in this case 2023. And so far, these are the companies that have declared dividends for the financial year 2023. Any company that has not declared dividends by now is not serious, to be honest. I can't continue to wait for them. I listed them in alphabetical order. Let's take Access Bank, for instance. Their average share price for 2023 was 16 naira 70 kobo per share. I usually get this share price by plotting their share prices from January 1 to December 31st, 2023, and then take a visual average. For the purpose of this calculation, that's good enough for me. Remember that some people bought Access Bank shares a long time ago, 2006, 2007, when the share price was nowhere near this amount you see here. Assuming that you are an Access Bank investor, for 2023, this is the amount you will use to calculate how much of your money was in Access Bank for last year. Makes sense? And this amount you will use to calculate the return on investment for last year, okay? They paid an interim dividend of 30 kobo. Interim dividend is half-year dividend. Nigerian banks are known for paying dividends twice a year. Fidelity Bank, GT Bank, Stanbic, UBA, and Senate Bank. Back to Access, they paid a final dividend of 1 naira 80 kobo per share, bringing it to a total of 2 naira 10 kobo per share for the financial year 2023. That gives us a dividend yield, which you can refer to as return on investment, which you can refer to as interest rate of 12.57%. So for 2023, if the worth of the shares you hold with Access Bank PLC is 1 million naira, you will receive about 125,000 naira in your account as dividend payment for the financial year 2023. If the worth of your shares is 100,000 naira, you will receive about 12,000 naira. Companies have started paying dividends, and I can confirm that Access Bank has paid. And since they pay interim dividend, if you hold shares with them, that means that they must have paid you part of that money, the interim one last year. So the only one that they will pay you this year is final dividend. If you add the two of them, it will give you the total amount I'm talking about, okay? So don't go telling them that you underpaid me. Watch this part of the video over and over again till it makes sense. It may sound like a lot of information, but it's not. I promise you. Now, I'm going to concentrate on the companies that paid dividend yields in the double digits. I'm going with double digits because in 2023, the federal government of Nigeria that sets interest rates paid an average interest rate of 10% for the FGN savings bond. I compiled the history of FGN bonds interest rate for 2023, look at it, and got an average of 10.4% for the 2-year tenor and 11.4% for the 3-year tenor. So if the federal government of Nigeria that is responsible for fixing interest rates paid this percentage, any company that I'm investing in their shares should try and match it or even perform better, okay? The federal government is the yardstick for interest rates. Look at all these 2% here, mbano. And from experience, if you go and check the dividend history of these companies that are paying 2%, you will see that this is what they pay over the years. I'm saying from experience, unless something strange happens, something out of the ordinary happens that will make them, maybe they lost money, maybe if you go and look into their books and see if they have any good reason for paying less. So if you do your research and follow the companies you invest in bumper to bumper, what will you be doing with a company that pays you 2% every year? Return on investment, when you can move your money to another company. Are you a Father Christmas? Are you a Mother Christmas? Bang. Dangote Cement, their average share price for last year was 300 naira per share. They proposed a dividend of 30 naira per share, giving their shareholders a dividend yield of 10%. They matched the interest rate offered by the federal government last year. That's marginal. Fidelity Bank PLC paid interim dividend of 25 kobo and final dividend of 60 kobo to come to a total of 85 kobo per share in 2023. Look at their average share price for last year. Decent at 7 naira 37 kobo per share. Fidelity Bank PLC is a company that I will never stop talking about. I will never hesitate to give them their flowers at any opportunity. Go to their website. They have their investor relations section of their website always up to date with their annual reports. I think they have quarterly reports, half-year reports, three-quarter year report, full year report, audited report. Before you know it, they've released it. Everything about them is up to date. They have the best registrar in Nigeria, Look at that dividend history. Man, this bank is doing so well. Like, they make me happy. Then you have this Infinity Trust Mortgage PLC, which paid a high dividend yield for last year. This is the first time they're catching my attention. So I went to check out their website, but it's not up to date. One of my biggest pet peeves is a company that is not up and doing in updating their investor relations part of their website. You come there, the latest annual report is like 2021. For what? Especially when it's a bank. So it's supposed to be a bank, a financial institution. Come on, keep with the times. Julius Berger paid 10%. Mayor PLC. I've been hearing about this company since time immemorial. It was there before I was born. They're still powering. They paid 10% dividend yield. Though I said that I'll only focus on companies that pay double digits, I have to talk about our almighty MTN, because I know that a lot of you guys invested in MTN. I remember in that video where I said that I will not be investing, a lot of you said that you invested. So I'm sure that you're looking forward to information on MTN. Here we go. Look at their share price for last year. Very high at an average of 259 naira per share. They paid interim dividend of 5 naira 60 kobo per share, but according to the information on their website, they complained a lot about, exchange rates and a lot of other factors, reason. That meant that they did not pay any other dividend for 2023. In the light of the negative retained earnings, the board did not recommend a final dividend for financial year 2023. That means that for 2023, the return on investment for MTN shares is 2.16%, which is very poor. Compare that to 2022 when they paid an interim dividend of the same 5 naira 60 kobo per share and a final dividend of 10 naira per share, bringing it to a total of 15 naira 60 kobo per share. This was for 2022, what they paid in 2022. So if not for the change of government, if not for the whole exchange rate brouhaha, which we are still suffering the effect of, MTN investors would have been balling by now. They would have come here to rub it in, because I said I didn't invest. But will you people really be balling? Let me recalculate with 15 naira 60 kobo per share as dividend payment. No. At 6% dividend yield, it would have still been below par. You see what I always say about share prices that are unnecessarily too high? Yeah. No. I'll pass on that. NACO paid 14.97%. Remember in my other dividend season video, when we saw that this NACO pays above average dividend yield, a company to look into, man. This Sky Shelter Fund, which is a real estate investment fund, is for those that want to invest in real estate, but do not want to buy bakam, even a tiny piece of land. You don't want to mold even one block. You don't want to deal with tenant wahala. So what you do is you give your money to this kind of company and they invest in real estate on your behalf. And you sit at home, sipping pina coladas, and they will be giving you returns, okay, on your investment. You've never been to the site where they're investing. You look into them, research them, trust them, and then you give your money to them and they'll be investing in real estate on your behalf. I need to make a different video on this, okay? The next double-digit one is UBA. Once again, a bank. UBA paid interim dividend of 50 kobo per share and final dividend of 2 naira 30 kobo per share, bringing it to a total of 2 naira 80 kobo per share in dividends for 2023. Then you have United Capital PLC, Vitafoam PLC, Wema Bank, Zenith Bank. All these companies paid double-digit dividend yield for last year. You can see that while for FGN bonds, you can see how much you will earn upfront before you invest. But for shares, you need to wait till the end of the financial year to see how much the company you invested in will pay you as dividends. Did your companies, pay dividend this year? Which one is it? Are you happy with the companies you invested in? Are you going to sell your shares and move your money? elsewhere? Let me know below. Bye bye. See you in the comments.